Okay. Howdy, howdy. So, today, I'm tired. I don't know. I have this laze about me today, but we are doing some promo for Inertial Drifts. Now, surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, I don't know, but this is actually another one that was published by P-Cube, so they are the ones who provided the code for today's game. But the developer, just so you know, Level 91 Entertainment. Game is out now and has been out for about a couple of weeks now at this point. I think Dopey streamed it last week. So, but we're gonna do our thing on it. So let's see how it goes. We are gonna play in English because, yeah. If you look down in that bottom left of our screen for today, though, you can see that we've already recovered 1% on Beam Dive. And hello, Olkesh. We've been making some good progress. If I gotta learn how to drift, sure. The drift stick. So I can't collide with stuff. That's good. This is a very different kind of art style for a racing game. Left stick for steering. Okay, right stick controls the drift angle. Ah, that's not good. Use the drift stick? I've been using the drift stick. That took a little longer pop than I thought it would. Gah. Okay, lift off the throttle if I need more angle. Sure. I feel like we're gonna hit a lot. Tutorial results, lap time, minute 10. Total time, minute 10. Complete the tutorial. We got 2 achievements. I mean, we still got a bunch to do for Leapfrog today, so. Right? Chiva-geddon. I think that brings us up to over 10 for today. Yeah, we gotta survive another day, I think. So there's a story. Exactly. I mean, you know, we just gotta keep working on it. So we can play as Edward with the Terra Dart. We can play as Ada, Iba, and apparently we can't play as Viv. But he's got the highest difficulty. We're trying. We'll see if we outlast him. It's not easy, he's good. If I do or I don't care. You know, this isn't... I'm not in a competition with him or anything. Compete in a time trial. Wow, that's a... These are some quick achievements. I like that. I mean, what? I'm in the top 250 now for Leapfrog? That's not too bad. Making top 100 be nice. We did hit our 10,000 gamer score for the Hall of Fame bonus reward points. So that was good. Well, we got a fast enough time for the gold. On at least one of the laps. I've got, I think, 4 friends left in it. Or in a Leapfrog, so. But I will check, because I know people care to know that. But after we finish this race, or this time trial. There we go. I mean, I wanted the 10,000 reward points, let's be honest. Earn gold in a time trial. Wow, such a hard achievement. Okay, so for the leapfrog, yeah. Friends I still have in the event. Obviously, Paul is still in. Carnage, Northern Lass, and Nicole Renee are the 4 friends I still have in the event. So we'll see. I'm guessing this achievement's for racing a ghost. Compete in the ghost battle. Woo! Beat the target time in a ghost battle. But what about that other ghost? Was that other ghost me? Something tells me that was me. That I was racing like my ghost from the time trial. So, yeah, I'd like to last a few more days for sure. 30 is a nice round number, always. Ow. And it makes lasting in G-Task even that much easier, to be honest. I haven't looked at the stats. Oh my gosh, I gotta look then. If they are humorous, I want to see why they're humorous. Yep. $132 achievements for me, 18 for you. That's good. I guess we got our first real race now. Yeah, but I've been like hitting a lot of my easy stuff. I will say, like... So what, can I not hit stuff? Compete in a race. Okay. Yeah, you can't hit them. It really does work. I thought that sounded weird, but no. You actually can't hit the opponents. It's just you and the road. I like that as a concept. Took that a little too on the inside. Or tried to. I know we chose the easiest difficulty for this, but... with Edward, but, you know. It's okay. Feels like the drift stick makes more of a difference than the steering wheel. Okay, I appreciate the fact that there's text off to the side right now, but I feel like I can't look at it or focus on it, really. Like, if I need to be constantly in control of driving... Sorry, we're not going to read the text of whoever's telling me, like, oh my gosh, this is so cool! Two more. achievements. That's nice. The Tourist. Four to 5 hours. Adventure. Currently listed as adventure. Came out in July. $20. But it is on Game Pass for PC and Game Pass. So I do have access to it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're looking to go super long in the leapfrog, so, you know, we'll have to start focusing more towards the ratio and stuff. But, you know, if I keep on putting up a ton of quick achievements, we're still scoring, what, I'm up over 900 for the week? Should be hitting 1,000 soon. This time it's another type of race called a duel. Ooh. So we get another achievement for racing in a duel. Something tells me I'm meant to lose this race. Who knows, though? You're coasting over me anyway, dude. Go ballistic. Unlock the bullet. Okay, let's try the ghost race then. See, that's the thing. I don't know. Is the game like telling me like I'm supposed to lose? Or am I supposed to switch up the car? I mean, it's great when the first lap, you know, they get a flying start and I get to start from a standstill. That turn catches me off guard. And this was my one concern about doing a racing game today. With how my eyes have been, I'm just like, am I going to be able to keep up at the speeds? Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I'm racing a great line, but his car is just faster. Maybe not. Maybe I am. Maybe I do just suck. Tell me if I do below. I beat him eventually. Okay, let's do the time attack, and then maybe after time attack, we'll go try to beat Taliesin again. I will say the more times I'm racing these, the better I'm getting. Just learning the courses. Although that was bad. Boy. So yeah, maybe we'll do the tourist sometime. Off of Dan's recommendation that I should do that. Well, we got the time we needed, so. For the gold. So maybe we'll just try it again, you know. Maybe the game was going to make sure that you lose the first time in story mode. Can't say for sure. Because there are definitely games that'd be like, no, 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 we want you to feel like you gotta work at it. But the fact that they gave me a rank makes me believe that I could win and I just wasn't good enough. So what's everybody else playing today, though? Anything cool? Fun? Came a little too far in on that. best time on the final lap. Second lap was actually not that great. Okay, but let's go back and beat Towson in a duel. Okay, no, this is still difficult. Gaining some ground on him. Ooh. Dang it. There we go. We're still losing, but we scored some points this time. I don't know, is my car just not good? Well, I'm not good, because obviously, like, there's definitely some room for me to improve, but jeez. I think chat moved. I just didn't get to look at it, and I apologize. But, you know, paying attention to the track. mean, I'm not getting smoked this time. Like, we didn't survive a single lap last round. This time we made it to lap 3. We're just not winning. I'd love to score at least 100 points. But I don't even think I'm going to do that much against this guy this time. And he's still crushing me. Paul's trying to distract me. Nah, he's doing fine. I think this one's cool. Some stuff I like about it. As a... yeah, I've heard this conversation before. What are the challenges? You need to be out of Leapfrog to concentrate on that? Interesting. We're not leaving Leapfrog yet. I'm not trying to beat anybody. If I beat Paul, great. If I don't, fine. As I said, I've got 4 friends in it. An ego thing. It's always an ego thing with me, right? Yeah, that's the thing, is we're definitely getting... We're lowballing the achievements, and we still almost scored 1,000 diff. Interesting. This one's got a harder drift to it. And, like, you need to kind of throw out with the brake to really get this thing to drift. Towson's car is very different than the others. But something tells me his base speed is his base speed is higher. That's why I was losing in the straightaways against him. But yeah, I'm getting enough diff, you know, with just the mass of achievements that I'm getting. I'm only slightly behind Dan for the week in G-Task. You had a flying start, and I'm still going to beat you in your own car. Yeah, I was surprised that we're already at that many. Or we're still at that many. I really thought there was going to be less at this point. Yeah, I thought more people would have been out by now. But I wonder if, like, because the Hall of Fame thing, you know, there, and just the prevalence of, you know, the rat and all the other easy ones, you know, it's just been more likely people stay in longer this time. Community's changed a bit since the first time they ran this version of the event. Whereas the first two courses had much more give, this one's a tight course. A lot of small corridors. And I'll read whoever put that message up. Or messages, as they were. Had the lead, but man, this ending. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I do think there's a part of it that is just that focus on, you know, getting 10,000 gamer score for the free rewards points. So I wonder if, you know, some of those people will hit that, and when they do, they'll be like, I don't care. Oh, really? Huh. I haven't been looking at the forums. Platinum. Why so serious? Unlock the Jester. The perfect lap. Earn a platinum medal. Unless you're talking about me. I mean, I don't think I've said anything about exiting. I wonder if that means there's a lot of platinum medals. So let's see, how many are we up to? 15 achievements. Oh my gosh. Out of 40, mind you. Oh, and hey, we hit a new milestone. 890,000 gamer score. But in terms of today for the leapfroggy, We're getting there. Looks like I've got 23 or thereabouts. Oh, really? I don't think it's a big deal of a milestone. But you know how TA milestones work. You get them for doing everything. Exactly, Dan. Win a duel! There's an achievement. And another achievement. Razor Sharp. Unlock the katana. I mean, like, number of achievements one is like an accomplishment, sure. But like, let's see. I have almost 30,000 achievements. Like 30,000? That sounds like an achievement. Yeah, I've been looking at my feed. Let's see. Paul's milestone today. Uh-oh. .63 TA score. It's a milestone. Apparently. Yeah, I mean, I'll be happy when I hit 900K. That's going to be cool, but The goal's still a mill. Time attack, style, and race. Okay. But yes, we are doing inertial drift right now, courtesy of PCube. Well, the code is courtesy of PCube. They have been very kind to us, providing us with some codes to show off some cool games recently. You know, we got that Nexomon code. That was a fun one, and now Inertial Drift has been pretty good. Simple, but like, it's an effective game. Eesh. He's gonna have it next month. Worst case. No. The goal is next month for him. He's been saying he's gonna do it during Extra Life. Got a few seconds off of that. I think we can. There we go. That gives me the gold. And I will get to chat in just a second. By the way, I will share a great Halloween type picture later this month. Was helping my mom clean up some old Halloween stuff, and she used to do like the costume stuff, make it. We weren't big on like buying costumes necessarily, so she did a lot of like the sewing and whatnot to make them. And we found one from when I was in elementary school that was massive on me, but I tried it on and it actually fit, and it was cute. So I have pictures of both. I thought it was pretty humorous. And yes, the costume still fit. Ow. That wasn't good. I'm kind of just slamming all over these corners. And we don't even know if we're doing ours yet. I've got two very different thoughts of what I want to do for Extra Life this year, so. And I'll just leave it at that for now. Ow. That was only gold? Wow. I don't know, if I gave myself 24 hours, would I complete all the speed runs in Chariot? And if I gave myself 24 hours, I'd still have to do gems. $200 donation to get me to do that. Whew. Let's first commit to doing Extra Life before we start with these lofty goals. I mean, honestly, if I do Extra Life, you know, my goal is $1,000 this year. You know, my goal is to be a gold fundraiser this year, and not just silver. Like, I was happy hitting silver last year. You know, I thought $500 was a lofty goal at the time, and we crushed it, and that was great. This year, if I do it, I'd love to hit 1,000. You know, be a gold fundraiser. But you know, it comes down to how I'm feeling right now, and you know, I have days where I feel like I feel really hyped to do it and think it's what I want, and then other days I just, you know, today I've been tired and like just not completely, you know, I almost didn't stream today, and I was just like, it's not like I'm down or depressed or sad or anything. I was just tired today, and like, you know, I'm concerned, like, am I gonna have a good, you know, 2 12-hour days, a 24-hour day? Like, what am I gonna have in me for that? And that's the only thing, is I don't want to cheap it or feel like I'm not putting in my best for something that important. So, but I do want, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right, as a marathon of sorts. You know, whether that's 2 12-hour shifts or 1 24-hour thing, like, you know, I do want it to be a true Extra Life. So that's, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, what's my limit right now? You know, I've had a pretty good year outside of what's been going on recently, health-wise, but like, you know, I felt like this year's been decent to me, so doing something like that, like, it's what I want to do. And I do see chat moving. I will read it after, of course. We did win a game from Dopey today. I should tweet that and thank him, because, you know, such a great game we won today. A very different level of racing game. We won that Street Race Underground game. Oh boy. That looked like a special game. There's something different about this graphically. Very interesting. Almost feels like a Telltale graphic style in a sense, but less gritty. I don't know, like, is that what it looks like? But there's just something very, like, comic booky to some of these visuals. I know it's not a job. It's, you know, it's not that I feel compelled to. I want to. It's just like, just kind of trying to get awake and be present mentally. Oh, Alteric 2, oh my god. Yeah, Street Racer Underground we won today on Dopey's stream. I don't know if it's got that Jet Set radio. It's different from that even. Rappa the Rappa. Mount Kirino is our last race for this story. Hey, Nightbot worked. Yay. Yeah, if you haven't entered, feel free to toss an entry in there. We're giving away a copy of Nexomon Extinction. And that's fair too. You know, nobody has to enter. I know Joe did. So I thought the game was good. If you're a fan of the old school Pokemon type games, like, I think it was a really fun game. But, you know, if you're not a fan of Pokemon, like, I can see that not being somebody's type of game, but I had a lot of fun streaming it. Because I think we put like 8 or so hours on stream of that game, at least. And there was still tons for me to do. Don't know if anybody else had entered it though, but that's up to everybody, you know. Ow. We're almost up to gold already. And that's fair. I realize, you know, not every genre is for everybody. I mean, I've got a few genres that I don't really enjoy. Do you like my car? Unlock the Supremo. Oh, the Soprano? A bit. Only a little bit. I bean dived it. I watched some of it as well. My plan is to play it. I have been thinking about whether or not I want that to be a stream game that we actually put a lot of time on here. Because it's definitely a game that is very me. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. I've enjoyed what I've seen of it, and I definitely know it's a game I'll enjoy. 2D Dark Souls is definitely the everything that I've heard, so, and seen of it. It's really just been a question of, you know, putting the time in to do it on stream or just playing it solo, offline. And I'm not sure what I want to do. You know, it's always a question of what do I have the time to actually stream and feel like I can put a good run into it to show everybody. Okay, this track's a lot longer than the style race we did. It felt short for a final track. I was like, this doesn't seem right. And that was right. It wasn't right. But yeah, I've been doing practice racing for Link to the Past off stream. I've enjoyed it. Just been hanging out with friends. We've been just in a voice chat, kind of just bullshitting the whole time. So, just getting to run with a bunch of other people and kind of just talk and have fun the whole time has been really nice. You know, still a long way from a skill perspective to just get to the level I want to be, but, you know, definitely seeing the improvement happen in real time in a sense, because a lot of the people that are in these are like right around where I am. Or like just above, just below kind of deal in terms of the skill. Plus, I need practice before League starts. Brackets or divisions and everything are revealed tomorrow. So, we'll find out where my team is. And we still need to figure out who's racing what weeks on my team. Not bad. That was good. I think we're almost done for Leapfrog for today, which is good. Only person who's here that I know is still in it is Paul, unless Carnage showed up. Scruff showed up. Yo, Scruff. Leoria was okay. Yeah, she was cool about it. I trust Leoria. Not like it was close. And what I read off the tablets was junk anyway, so we weren't going to go grab it. But now I know. Next time we will not do that. Without the, or we won't, we'll know that we would have to go back with the hammer to get that in a swordless run. Our margin last night was like an hour and a half. Schultzer destroyed me. And I know what I did wrong. We were supposed to rescue the old man and then use the old man entrance starting point as a way to get into Village of Outcasts, to get the hammer and the glove, to then get Titan's Mitts and pretty much everything else. And we just didn't find it. You know, it happens. It was funny though, because Schultzer was talking to me afterwards. He was like, yeah, I think it was hard required to do that. And I was like, it was definitely hard required, because we did everything else before that. And then you had to make a full climb of Ganon's Tower to get the fire rod to hit go mode. And then we just had like terrible boss fights. I didn't realize how little swordless I've done. And like Aghanim with a hammer, I think that was Olkesh's favorite moment of the whole stream, was watching me struggle on both Aga fights with a hammer. And we didn't have Bugnet, so I couldn't even use that as an alternative, so it was quite humorous. So this is the easy story, apparently. This guy is the easy mode. Oh my god, I'm keep getting tagged on Discord. And I do see chat moving. I will check chat out after the race is over. I promise. Thank you for the follow, Whiplash Wrestling. Hey, we completed Edward's story for an achievement. Club 100 is disbanding. I mean, eventually we're going to lose more people. The only problem with that theory, Paul, is that we all enter at the same time. But I think that should put me safe for Leapfrog for the day again. Let's check. Yeah, those ones definitely, you know, there's a way to... Everybody, like, there's a way for somebody to get it first. But with G-Task, for this challenge, you know, you just got to make it through. I mean, we've almost more than tripled our leapfrog requirement for the badge, so that's good. And we are safe for the frog. And we have dived and recovered inertial drift. So just going over the remaining achievements. Compete in an endurance event. Set a leaderboard time in arcade time attack. Set a leaderboard score in arcade style event. Unlock the 70. Unlock the Ventus, the Jet Z880, the Raptor, the Gecko RX, the Gladio, the Impulse. Complete Ada's story, complete Iba's story, and complete Viv's story. Complete a story playthrough on Extra Crispy. Complete 10 laps in practice mode in one session. Earn gold in an endurance event. Complete an event on every track. Complete an event on a reverse track layout. Hit a checkpoint with less than 1 second left. Achieve 100% on a story mode playthrough. And complete Grand Prix mode with every car. Wow, that's a lot. Shimmering into existence? Ooh. I like the idea of me shimmering. Uh-oh, Paul commented on my friend feed. You know, Paul, I do like the nice... It would have been funnier on 690,000. Oh. Yeah, 28 achievements tomorrow. That'll be fun. I mean, I've got an easy one that I could whip out if I really wanted to. Dan yesterday was saying I could whip out Swordbreaker. We're not making it that far. Come on. Olkesh did it. Oh my god. I'm actually seriously considering dropping it. I just have not had any desire to write it. Okay. No, he's gonna make 10 nightmare seeds for Link to the Past. All bootless. Okay, we're going after this guy again. Olkesh has been watching the Plando tournament some, or seen some of the Plando races I commentated, and it's given him ideas. Yo, Valbo. Just so you know, Olkesh, if you do that, there are conditions to those kinds of things. So you kind of have to be a little careful. Like, the seed no longer becomes all inventory. It'll be, or like something like that. It would turn into like beatable only, which is fine. Just so you know, though, like those are some of the weird oddities of, you know, making sure that an item is unobtainable. But we're going to try to gold medal the rest of Edward's story, because we're close. Only a few events left. He's gaining on me. There we go. There's another one down. Dog walk's important. All dungeon, cross keys, key, sanity, item shuffle, boss shuffle, bootless, swordless. What type of masochism is that? 20 achievements. What was that one called? I missed it. Okay, so that was the 100% achievement. that's 100% Edward's story. Yeah, okay. So if we do a new game... skip all this. And then we can select. Still can't select... or can we? We can select Viv now. Oh, hammer on Vitreous. That would be... that's something. You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Fire out an Ice Palace isn't all that bad. Because obviously that means Bombos is the item to get through it. Nothing is purchasable really, except for one item. Something in validation chest. That is the good one. Those are the goods. I mean, if it's swordless, like, I need to find silver arrows. Like, silver arrows are logically required to finish the swordless seed. See, here's the thing. So, like, cool ideas, but remember that, like, entrances, like, you want to do a cross-world entrance with key sanity. Stuff like flute almost is worthless in cross keys. Like, usually there's almost no entrance you can't get to without flute. Like, in a normal seed, the flute is required for Mire area. But because of the fact that, you know, a cross keys usually has an entrance that gets to Mire, you don't need the flute for that at all. Flute is almost just like convenience. And in a seed given by somebody, like a Plando seed that somebody just wants to torture me, like, whatever. Flute won't make a huge difference there. So, not to, like, stop your obvious shenanigans here, but understand, like, it's complicated. Welcome back, Valbo. Okay, the added difficulty is more about the fact that everything's just faster. Yeah, no, I get you guys want to just be, like, evil with the picks, by the way. It's just, you know, I want you to understand kind of what that means. You know, you definitely understand logic at this point a bit, but there's some things that, like, will rule out some silly if you're not careful. Logic is a fickle mistress. I'm gonna survive many weeks of G-Task, Valbo. To your question, Ulkesh, can Titan's Mitts go in validation chest? Depends. So if it is an entrance rando, yes. Non-entrance, no. Because to get to Dark World's Death Mountain to get into GT, you couldn't get in. So if Cape was on a torch and boots were in Spike Chest, then I would at least need to be able to still get the Cane of Burna to get the Cape. Or a lot of bottles with extra health. So, not impossible. Like I said, logic's complicated. You know, I want to see, I hope that my team survives. But that's the thing, like, with the whole idea of, like, putting something in Spike Cave, you know I hate Spike Cave, and I know you guys know I hate Spike Cave. So it's almost just, like, humorous to think, well, if you're doing something, you're going to put something there. And then I would expect the anti-troll to be, put the single rupee there. Of course. Wouldn't want me to icebreaker. I would expect nothing less. Yeah, the hard part is like, you know, just to kind of like explain some things. Like, Olkesh, you've seen a couple of Plandos on how those can get like out of hand. Logic is very complicated, and like there are very, you know, difficult pieces to go into those to make them work. You know, every little piece just has to fit. And it's very easy for you to kind of create what is known as a logic bomb. Shovel and dig game. Oh my gosh. I've seen shovel and dig game. I've had that happen in Seeds. Digging up a shovel. Actually, it was funny. Last night we had a vanilla shovel. Shovel on Stumpy. For boots in Dig Spot. Yeah, we did a group 80 keys last night. It was pretty fun. I finished 3rd out of 10. In our group, so, or 9. Apparently there was a really evil Plando yesterday. It was so bad the trackers put up a death counter. What does that mean? I don't know how to do them, is the only problem. I know it's possible, I've just never actually done it. Or, like, I'm aware of it, I just don't know much about it. Like, how they're created. So it does seem like each character has a slightly different story with many different characters than the others. So each person does have, like, different rivals that they run into. It's interesting. Driving doesn't really change. This is, like, the difference in difficulty, I think, though, between, like, this story and the first one is just her car's faster. Like, she's got a better car. We unlocked another car. We unlocked the Jet Z. Yeah, let me go find the link. Yeah. It's complicated. Yeah, there's the customizer. Why did I close the stream manager page? That's the page I didn't want to close. I'm a dingus. I mean, I will say there's options I haven't ever explored in here. And, like, understand there are some options that are very scary. So I don't know if, like, I want to put some things kind of off the limits without having done them somewhere. And I know nobody wants to hear that, but, you know, I don't want it to be a seed that I can never finish. So, like I was saying, that Plando race from yesterday where they had, like, death counters, what made it evil was randomized damage. So, like, what does that mean? So, like, you know, we're used to the idea that, like, a green guard with green mail on me is going to do a half a heart of damage. Randomized damage means that, for all I know, green guards at the start of the game are going to deal, you know, with green mail, maybe they'll do a heart, but then I get blue mail and they're doing 4 hearts of damage. And then I get red mail and it drops to 2. Randomized damage is a hell of a setting. So, I mean, we've only done vanilla damage. We've never done an Oko. We've never done the one-hit KOs. Those are ridiculous. We're losing on this one. Yeah, that's fine. It's a lot to take in. Even I don't know the names of all the locations officially. It's funny because we're in the league. There is a spoiler log race, and part of it is that you get a spoiler log for the whole race, or one of the racers does, and that person has to guide the other player to get all the stuff they need to finish the seed. And one of my teammates and I were going through a spoiler log, and we're like, which chest is the map chest in this dungeon? Which one's the compass? Like, stuff we never think about as rando players. And it was just like, oh, that one. Others were obvious, like the designation for TR and Laser Bridge was like, okay, I know what room that is. So, like, some of the names are just ridiculous, and you're just like, I have no idea what that place is. We're gonna lose this race. But that's okay. But yeah, the customizer definitely has some extra-ness to it. Well, if there's a place to look at for knowledge, the Maple Queen herself, Sakura Tsubasa, is a good place to go. She is a very helpful member of the community for sure. There was one thing I wanted to do. Let's go back to Edward real quick. And we'll do 10 practice laps because that was an achievement and I wanted to knock that one out. But we'll do it on the easiest. And I mean, realize, like, I get it. You know, it's a cool thing. But it's one of those things that, like, you know how long I've been playing and watching. And even I have moments where I'm like, I have no clue what is logic or, you know, possible at times. So, you know, the fact that you want to, you know, some of you want to tackle that kind of thing, more power to you. So, it's something. But yes, I use one of Saku's resources. I use her darkroom images when I race. Because I don't even know all the darkrooms perfectly. I don't know if I'd say an evil conspiracy. People are just starting to get ideas of fun stuff they could do. And Elkesh has 100,000 points. I will say, for about 2.5 hours, this has been fun. Still a lot to do for the completion, which I don't know if I care too much ever. You know me and completion sometimes, but it's a decent game. $20. It is part of the ID at Xbox program. Or at least according to the TA website it is. You know, sometimes they're wrong. But I think P-Cube does publish through, does the publishing as part of ID, so I think that's correct. So this one wasn't a bad game just to get like a day of Leapfrog. You know, a couple of hours for a day of Leapfrog here. I mean, apparently it's no Swordbreaker, but, you know. Hard part is like, Swordbreaker, you know, I'm gonna do it eventually on stream. Do we just finish it all in one day? And then that's only one day of frogging. I mean, it was Leapfrog promo, right? We're promoting the game, that's for sure. Just, you know, we did it while leapfrogging. Okay, I should check Discord because I'm starting to get a lot of notifications there. +9 notifications? Jeez! Part of it is there's a ladder race in there. Race planning. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, just going through these, making sure there's nothing too big to worry about. Whew. Although it looks like there was some big time racing going on in the one Discord. A lot of people trying to put together some races today. Those madmen racing all the time. Who plays Link to the Past ladder that much? Or not ladder? Who just races that much? By the way, Paul, are you still here? If so, I do have a question. No, I was curious if that new 10 pet achievement unlocked for him in gems. So that was 23 out of the 40 achievements. We got just over half the gamer score as well. Nice balanced list, for sure. So, but once again, this was Inertial Drift. Thank you again to PCube for providing the code for us to show this one off. I thought it was pretty good. It's 20 bucks. I don't know if it's a game for people who aren't bigger racing fans, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did. We got through a lot of it. Almost gave me a whole day worth of Leapfrog, so made that easy. But we're gonna switch it over to something else for a bit and just kind of relax. So let's end the recording on this one. But thanks everybody for hanging out.